Peace and love. Today we're going to talk about G-s9, how Bobby Shmurda and Skrap 1090 are living good, Rowdy Rebel is homeless, living in California, and Fivio Foreign is sleeping in his truck, and his baby mama just exposed him after he just got out of rehab. It's going crazy, man. This dude Michi done turned zesty, and Luciano done dropped his flag in jail. It's a lot going on.
Over here, no Fivio Foreign. It's done. Suck. Word from the scraps tonight. Yo, take it off. Word of my dad. Hey, yo, DJ, take it off. We don't want to hear this.
This could come from Skrap's brother having beef with Sosa Geek, which is Fivio's boy. I don't know.
So I'm locked up. 217, I'm hearing mad reports. I chose this, chose that, spitting in the block. Fivio got jumped in the store. They ran down on JD. Gino got his ribs broken. It was viral. So I'm like, who's in charge of all this shit while I'm gone?
What he's saying is that the Crips and the GDs were spanking these niggas.
It doesn't really matter. I get home, spank my charges. I gotta know what's going on. I ain't like it. So I scoop with Fivio. The hood was against Fivio. So guess what? The hood halfway went against me for choosing to protect him.
Bass was trying to put this nigga on stage and he was scared of the G's.
I don't really want to go into this, but I mean, we here, so let's address it. I booked the show for them to come out to Phoenix. Some kid named 22 G's and Coach the Ghost, I believe, was on the show. I didn't know who those guys were at the time. Today I know who they are. They just didn't show up at the show. So then they didn't show up to Phoenix for the festival.
Who didn't show up? 22 G. Who didn't show up?
Fivio and them.
Okay.
They didn't show up.
Okay.
So then they had another show the next day with the kid 22 G's. They didn't show up. I'm thinking I'm doing my job because I'm putting them on stuff with other drill artists. I'm not in that scene. So I don't know that these guys really got smoked together. So they don't show.
So Mace is saying that Fivio was ducking the GDs and you was trying to join the GDs the whole time before you turned Crip.
Yes, he is exposing him. You know what I mean? He has said stuff before, and we're going to get into a lot of this stuff, so I need y'all to hit the like button right now. Hit the like button. It is imperative that we do that. Let's get straight into the content. P Gutter started off with this. This is what he said this morning. This is a PSA. He would have never wanted, if he never wanted this out, he would have never said this. So listen to what P Gutter had to say, y'all.
I'm like, yo, why Fivio never get indicted, bro?
He said, why did Fivio never get indicted? Now look at his next words.
You got locked up a lot of times, Fivio. Everybody in your clique got locked up with a gun, but nobody did a year yet. Niggas got locked up for all the murder, all type of cases. Nobody did a year from COVID to now. You don't hear nothing about you niggas' cases. But you called me out the crib, Fivio Foreign, and your little 800 friends to come out the crib, and I got caught with a gun in 219. So I'm saying is I don't understand it.
He's saying they called him out of his crib. This is the oldest trick in the book. When somebody is working or something like that, they will be working with the boys, and sometimes they got to give up a gun. Or some guys do this to get $1,000. Yes, they will turn you in and get $1,000 from the precinct. The precinct will give them a code name, and they will go to the bank and pick up this $1,000. Yes, so some guys, they do this, and like, yo, come outside with the grip, bro. And then once you come, you're locked up. You know what I mean? This is what's going on in the streets. This has been going on forever. And he's now starting to realize, wait, this happened because of this. This happened because of this. This is serious stuff that we are hearing. This is not just no regular rant. Somebody wrote me like, yo, look what the SIG saying. They said the SIG had spoken. So even though we don't look at P Gutter like a gang member no more, he will always be remembered as the 8 straight big homie. Fivio Foreign's big homie. JD's big homie. So don't mind the titles, y'all, but let's listen to what the rest of you had to say.
I don't get none of you niggas. None of you like none of you niggas. And you damn sure don't like me. And all I did was help you niggas. So I don't get that shit. You trying to put me in jail is the fabric that I can't fathom. How you really trying to link up with police to trick me out of position I put you in and don't give a fuck you're in? I'm in jail. The nigga Fivio, yo, my judge friend said you ain't gonna get no bail. How do you know all this shit?
Your judge friend. He said his judge friend said he wasn't gonna get no bail. Let me tell you guys something. Do not fall for the theatrics, guys. Nobody, especially like nobody like Fivio Foreign, has a judge friend. A judge is not being friends with a guy like Fivio Foreign, with any sort of street criminal, anything like that. Fivio Foreign was lying to P Gutter. Fivio Foreign, for him to know that he didn't have bail, he had some type of other information. This is serious stuff, guys. We need to pay attention to what P. Gutter is saying.
Then my lawyer, I got mad letters. Lawyers telling me to plead guilty. Because Fivio and all these other people, my baby moms, Fat Boy. And so that shit like triggered me. I'm in jail, you telling my lawyer to tell me to plead guilty. You're rat ass. Don't play with me no more, bro. You niggas made to set a whole bunch of rat niggas and rat bitches. Don't play with me no more, bro. I ain't never put none of you niggas in jail. Don't play with me no more, bro. I looked out for all you niggas' kids. Don't play with me no more, bro. Don't play with me. Word of my mother, I protect a lot of you niggas. Because Fivio, you had turned Team Larkin. That's why the niggas don't like you in the hood. You turned Team Larkin, my boy. And nobody understands that's why I had to back you up. Boy, it's Coca Envy. If you think I'm lying. Word.
What?
You turned Team Larkin, so you turn folk. Then you make a song called Big GDK. You ain't none of that. Fuck you talk about. I had you hanging out on.
So Fivio tried to turn Team Larkin, tried to turn folk before he was Crip.
Respect to P. Gutter, he a OG and he pushing peace. He said that he told Fivio not to take money from Mace. Mace gave them $5,000 even though the manager kept it and never paid Fivio. When Fivio got his deal, Mace pulled up and took $700,000, which is crazy when he ain't heard from him in a long time.
The songs from that stage of his life, well, they can still be found on his old YouTube channel with the exact same name. Yeah, we did some digging.
Cause I'm only on her when she wet. Bathrobe. This about to be the shit right here. Show me with the shorts on my dick right here.
Now at the time, he was finding some modest success, but he wasn't blowing up just yet. By 2013, he changed his name to Fivio Foreign, and he formed a music collective with some of his friends that he dubbed 800 Foreign Side.
We was always rapping, you know, as kids growing up, whatever, boom.
Cosign Kanye West has ever given to an artist. However, within a span of just 3 short years, Fivio's momentum has totally vanished. Back in 2021, when his incredible off-the-grid verse left the music world speechless, coupled with then the tragic loss of Pop Smoke, it really looked like Fivio Foreign was set to become the next star out of the New York drill scene. But here in 2025 though, the complete opposite is true. So what actually happened? From now desperate attempts at clout, such as dropping a song featuring Donald Trump, to then beefing with streamers including Blackboy Max, or rapping extremely cringeworthy lyrics such as these.
The nigga rap so elementary, I remember they had a contest on Twitter trying to imitate him.
Bunch of negative headlines, today we never hear about Fivio Foreign. And in this video we'll learn exactly why. But anyway, LA is on fire, and you're worried, and Airbnb, reads Fivio Foreign's recent tweet, in reference to his January Twitch drama with Blackboy Max and Lil TJ, which many are now arguing is the final nail in Fivio Foreign's mainstream career.
Don't smoke in my crib if I ask you not to smoke in my crib. It's a respect thing. I have respect for y'all, please have respect for me. Otherwise, I don't want to do business.
Makes his tweet even 10 times funnier though is not only the obvious grammar error, but also the fact that this is far from Fivio's first social media post that went viral, all thanks to his terrible spelling. From misspelling major cities such as Houston and Miami, to then typing Jewish as J-U-W-E-S-H, I'm the best farther I know, happy Father's Day, or we can't forget my personal favorite, sneaky ass graph. Clearly, spelling has never been Fivio Foreign's strength.
Okay, so I have a question for you. I like your jewelry, but can you spell jewelry?
Can I spell jewelry? Yeah, yes, I can.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to spell it?
Yeah.
I thought it was a yes or no question.
No, spell it out loud.
All right, jewelry. J-E...
Yo, no.
W-L-E-R-Y.
All right.
Too easy.
That was wrong.
Oh, what?
However, the truth is though, you don't need to know how to spell in order to rap. And with multiple platinum records to his name, including his breakout drill hit Big Drip in 2019, Fivio Foreign's past success is undeniable. But on the other hand, as we know, the music industry moves insanely fast, especially in today's streaming era. And to be honest, in 2025, it's safe to say that Fivio Foreign's career has not panned out as many expected. Having now been dropped from his record label, Columbia Records, this raises the question, has hip-hop simply moved on past drill music? Was Fivio Foreign all just part of the trend? Or did something serious go down with Fivio behind the scenes? Born in the year of 1990, Fivio Foreign is now 34 years old. And not only does this make his spelling struggles all the more concerning, a problem that he has admitted to himself, but as we're also about to see, Fivio's grown age has especially made his recent behavior on Max's Twitch stream.
You claim to be GDK, but you try to be a GD first. Then you get a feature from Famous Dex, And then Kanye boosted your career. Nigga, it's GDs all over your career, fool. And the crazy part is, Kanye worked with you because King Von turned you up. And come to find out, DJ Ben said that King Von ain't even want to record the song. He said, you niggas dance. They drill for real, nigga.
I'm gonna do a verse on it too. And I'm gonna get Alicia Keys to do the sing the shit.
With Kanye delivering what Fivio would call the quote, feature of the year, the two were just getting started. Hype and anticipation would only skyrocket after hearing this.
And he was like, yo, Fivio, I wanna do your album. Be like, yo, I need to do your album. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, yo, cause it just makes sense.
Right.
With one of the best musicians ever, Kanye West, serving as executive producer on your debut album, it doesn't get much better than that. Fivio Foreign's Bible was then released in April of 2022, and with features from multiple mainstream names such as A$AP Rocky, Lil Yachty, The Kid Laroi, and Quavo, Fivio's debut album Bible would go on to peak at number 9 on the charts and sell 29,000 copies first week. Not bad for a debut project. In addition to another single with the legendary Nicki Minaj, thanks to the help of Kanye West, one extremely forgettable Kanye feature on track 3, Concussion. Despite tweeting that he had sent Ye his new verse, presumably for Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign's album, as it turned out, a few weeks later, Fivio Foreign would not make the final cut for either Vultures 1 or the sequel Vultures 2. Perhaps
You flop, gang, and he got you a Nicki Minaj and Alicia Keys features, man. And he sent you $30,000 when you was in jail. He's done.
perhaps Kanye simply didn't like Fivio's
Foreign had this to say today. Check this out. Let's get it.
I'm admitting myself into a rehab center, you know what I'm saying, in the next couple days. For like a week or two, I had to pay $10,000 to get into it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I'm at a point where, you know, I want to change, I want to live, and I want to stop making a lot of dumb decisions and a lot of dumb mistakes that I've been making. You know what I'm saying? I thank y'all for supporting me throughout the years. And this is something serious. I want y'all to support me, and I want y'all to ride with me through this journey. You know what I'm saying? I got my beautiful lifestyle, and I don't want to lose that for nothing.
Trying to take our attention away from him being exposed badly from all fronts this week. Fivio is currently having a very hard time coping with the internet now, knowing that he's scary. So he took to his Twitter, and this is what he had to say. He wrote, sucking my teeth, I don't care how many ninjas Ruger box. Man to man, I told him, let's get it on. Every street ninja, no. All call-outs is mandatory. So he forever punani in my eyes. Then he went after 50 for whatever reason. I'm still unsure about this, but we'll get to this a little later in this video. He put 50 punani for coming at old YNs. When T.I. owed a literate country out on his heels. Ain't no changing subjects, ninja. And I hate how New York didn't stand together about that ish, but F it. Now, when he says 50 is punani for coming at old YNs, he considered himself an old YN. Like, Fivio Foreign is closer to 40 than he is closer to 30. But yeah, Fivio Foreign OGs are Chief Keef and Pop Smoke. Like, how does that work, bruh? All right, Fivio Foreign is like a decade older than Pop Smoke. The reason why Fivio Foreign is on his Twitter timeline right now, ranting and raving and popping it and typing his finger away is because Fivio Foreign is embarrassed. He's embarrassed that his cards got pulled, right? They called his bluff, and he ain't live up to it. See, Fivio Foreign was popping it during his interview with DJ Academics. He was popping it. He was calling out several rappers, saying how they not street, they not tough like him. One rapper in particular is a rapper from Chicago called Ruga. Fivio Foreign told Academics how he had Ruga scared and shook. He told Ruga, let's fight, and Ruga ain't want to fight. He ducked it because he's Fivio Foreign. Now, he was popping it during his interview before he knew that Ruga was going to call his bluff. But no, seriously, before we can discuss how Fivio Foreign got exposed, let's just rewind a clip of Fivio Foreign popping it.
You was on the streets. Do you think Pop would have still been alive right now? Honestly.
Bro, all I'm saying is this. The last two times he called me, I was in prison. His chain was missing. He called me to help him get his chain back. So if he called me to get his chain back and I got his chain back.
He always want to throw Pop Smoke name out there, but he had a whole diss song for Pop Smoke. And when his people jumped, Pop Smoke and took the chain, man. So stop the fronting. You got exposed by your people, man. This dude then fell out with Ether the Connect. He fell out with Drizzy Giuliano. He fell out with this boy, Mr. Swipey. You know what I'm saying? You fell out with OMB, JD. You fell out with everybody, man. P Gutter, you just ain't right.
Yeah. Real talk. How you feel about Fivio Foreign, man? This nigga talking heavy about 21 Savage. Oh, nah. And then there's an audio that I'm about to play with Mace talking about, yo, Fabi, you was scared of the G's. They had you shook daddy. Your karma caught up to you. You lined up Pop Smoke. You lined up T-Dot Woo. Your whole crew already confirmed it. Let's really be honest. This nigga backdoor Pop Smoke. That nigga Fivio was a Chappelle victim number 2. And the funny thing is, Pop put the bitch on this nigga at the Barclays, yo. Yeah. That's why he backdoored him. And not only that, right? Yeah. So he trying to take shots, knowing that when the G's caught Fivio in Atlanta, nigga shot him in the ass. And he almost went gooey. Knowing that nigga got dropped off Columbia, knowing that got robbed in Chicago for the chain. Like, Shorty on no jumper, rocking his chain, right? His homie said he a plate in his own hood. Out here running around with an EBT card, high off of Perkies, high off of fentanyl. Niggas was sleeping on a pissy air mattress in New Jersey in a studio apartment. The police don't even want to walk in that motherfucker. That's how nasty that shit is. Your bitch back to the Jets, and this nigga's on the fucking record talking like he wasn't ducking smoke. Please, Coach, please let the people know how Mace was trying to put this nigga on stage and he was scared of the G.
Now look how he used to look, man. He used to look like Mace and sound like Mace. Then he tried to gangbang. Then he comes down to Atlanta and gets shot at. Come on, man. He was so scared, he told Kanye he need a private jet and a bulletproof truck to come back just to go record Donda.
Years, how many more times? Drill that, gang. Stop this shit, bro. And then at 40 years old, Pop was the king of New York. Now I'm the nigga in charge. He's gonna come out with a drip part 2, a 2.0. We didn't ask you for 2.0. At 40 years old, you still drilling, gang?
Stop the cap.
You just told them in an interview, I watched the interview, and all the shit you be saying, you don't want the little man them to think that you still in the streets. You not doing that no more, and then you gonna go on in there saying drill ain't dead, and I'ma show y'all something. Now you back on Demon Time. And see, this the shit I'm talking about. This is the shit y'all glorifying. But these niggas is wishy-washy. So now you was just promoting peace. And listen, I'm gonna promote peace. Shout out to the Wolves and the Chos. They was promoting peace for they dead mans or whatever like that. I forgot what it was. But RIP to all the fallen ones. To the real rights, nigga. Y'all know who y'all are. Feel what I'm saying? How many more days, how many more years, how many more times we gonna kill one another, bro?
Now, when Bobby was in jail, niggas wasn't taking care of him. True Life spent $30,000 on him. Took care of him. Niggas wasn't taking care of Rowdy Rebel either. He lying saying that his books was paid for because he was owing the Bloods money for smoking up the K2.
And you know how niggas wasn't really looking out. So it kind of hit home with me because I knew what it felt like to be running around, you know what I'm saying? And being in position and being out here and putting my life on the line for so many motherfuckers and, you know, like just being a stand-up nigga with real niggas that, you know, was in position that I shouldn't have had asked for help. I'm the type of person that, like, you know, when I need help, I don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But if you...
If you knew that I need, if you know that I need help, then
I shouldn't have to ask. You know what I'm saying? Like if you my brother and you see that I'm fighting a fucking murder case, that's like not even something to ask. It's like, yo, what's up? Make a call to my wife to see, you know, do she need something? Do I need something? What's up? We need help with attorneys. We need help with this. We need help with that. Yo, matter of fact, yo, here's a little something for the kids. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yo, here's a little, you know what I mean? Yeah. That's just what I would do. But you know, I had to learn that I can't treat everybody like, you know, like the same because we not all equal. We not all on the same, you know, plateau. Like we don't all move the same. So I learned that you know, with a lot of shit that I just can't move like that. So when I seen Shorty in there, you know, which is Bobby Shmurda, and, you know, I'm talking to him and he's telling me, you know, I thought this one was my man and I thought that one was my man. I felt it hit home because I was like, damn, I know what it feel like, you know, to be in that same situation and be forgot about. So I said, man, don't even worry about it. I got you, man. Shoot me your numbers. And, you know, I started shooting the money, you know, every time I could. I knew that, you know, even if it was $100, what that shit feels like for a nigga to send you $100. Like, damn, you thought about me? You know what I'm saying? While I'm in here? You know what I'm saying? I know what it was. Because I was like, to be honest with you, I felt like niggas didn't give a fuck if I was upstate wearing state boots and a state coat.
They didn't care.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers did not care. You know what I mean? So it was like, nah, I got you, homie. So I would just look out, you know. And one time, to be honest with you, I looked out for his family wild crazy for Christmas. Like right before, not the year before he came home. Not this year, like because he just came home this year. Like it might even been a year, either that last year or the year before that, you know. I was just in a situation where I was doing well. And I told him like, yo, you know, family need anything? And he told me like, yo, I really just care about my nephew, you know what I'm saying? Like my nephew, you know what I'm saying? He like my son. So I just looked out for him wild crazy, bought his nephew like wild crazy.
Rowdy Rebel going through his karma. He came home trying to diss GDs. He dissed the Bloods. He got his chain took by the Bloods. He dissed the Hoovers. He went to LA and caught a gun charge. Now he out there sleeping on couches. You know, I spoke to 22Gs on FaceTime and told him, you know, do growth and development, stop drill rapping. You know, so I was disappointed in him internet banging and all that, and now he's in jail going through what he's going through. They say he went to Rikers wearing black bandanas and the Bloods tried to take it. He got jumped by 3 Mac ballers. Then he got sent up north. He seen it was nothing but Bloods. His 2 homies turned ape, so he turned ape, you know, because they outnumbered. The Crips and the Bloods are united, and they only targeting GDs and Mac ballers, so he turned ape. It is what it is. But half of these industry niggas was GDs before they motherfucking flipped. Now, you see Mellow Bucks, she was GD, so was Herbo, you know, and they GDK now. Man, this nigga Rowdy Rebel was Grape Street. Now he claiming 8 Deuce Trey, Gangsta Stone Crip. You see his mans that just came home, the Blood is out there wearing blue bandanas while he visiting Nipsey's mural in Cali, which is super violation. So it's like, man, half of these niggas was running around. You see Pop Smoke wearing a 6-point star. Half of these niggas in New York was using GD literature, man, because of the old 8-Ball Alliance. My homie Archie Bang, Harlem 30, he told me that he used to be GD and that the Crips and the GDs was one house in New York, in Brooklyn. That was back in the early 90s. Now all these niggas GDK.
So Rowdy had a bad addiction, smoking K2. And to the point that it was money. I'm going to keep it real. He used to smoke so much that phone calls was made like, yo, homie, you smoking up and you catching eppies in college. He was catching eppies. Ask anybody who was in college. You know what I'm saying? And y'all know, if you go back to my other shows on them, I show verifications. Money, everything, lettuce. I used to, even when I came home. But anyway, it ain't about that. We all know, even he went on DJ Academics, if I stand correct. Put it in the comment section. He went on DJ Academics and stated he was an addicted addict off of K2. ART. He need ART. Matter of fact, he don't need that because he was smoking K2 in prison. Now, we all seeing Rowdy go through a transformation. He came home. I ain't gonna lie, when Rowdy first came home, I was thinking that he was gonna blow. Like, it's gonna be crazy. But then I started seeing him looking crazy. Got his chain taken. The Mac Ballers took his chain. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Put it in the comment section. The Mac Ballers took his chain. After that, I said, oh, this nigga weird. This nigga came home on weirdo time. And then after that, he's with a Mac Baller. Salute to my nigga He's with boom boom. He's saying MBK, Mac Baller K in front of And at the time, you could see it looked like wanted to punch his teeth in. But knowing that this man is on all types of drugs, you know, probably said, I'm gonna let you go this time. I'm gonna let you go, but you gotta watch your mouth. Now, times go by. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. We all this is a time where we all need to come together and help Rowdy. He's on his last leg. A couple of friends of mine said Rowdy is basically walking around the streets barefoot. Yeah, barefoot. No socks, no shoes. He's doing bad. Put it in the comment section. Not literally. He probably got to get a couple dollars to buy him a pair of white on whites. but he's looking bad on these streets. They say he don't got a vehicle. He don't. Look at this man, please. Look, I'm gonna let y'all look at him. Do this look like a man who looks successful, who's happy to have things that the average man out in society wish he had? How you gonna be around all these celebrities and you looking like that? You looking like Humpty Dumpty fell from the wall. You're looking just out of place. Like, and then this picture come from this. I want y'all to know, if y'all don't know who the man next to him, this is a guy named Dorilla. Dorilla is a fortunate kid who rest in peace to their family relatives. I don't really want to talk about that, but had deceased and he inherited a lot of money. I'm talking about millions. Dorilla. He's the one who gave Casanova $20,000 just to be Gorilla. Follow! Yeah! Yeah, he gave Casanova $20,000, to be sanctioned. Like I tell y'all, niggas is selling the bees around here.
First they said Rowdy's mom was in a homeless shelter, then they said he went to rehab, now they saying he homeless. Now it's a dude named Rel Fargo who was a rolling 60, who was married to the Blood star Brim. He was taking care of Rowdy when Rowdy came home from jail. Now that Rel Fargo is in jail, you know what I'm saying, Rowdy out here fucked up allegedly, and Bobby ain't rocking with him, so they finna talk about that.
Rowdy? They saying Rowdy's couch surfing in a shelter in Cali. You think Rowdy's sending niggas some bread in jail?
Hell no. He can't even, if he's sleeping on couches and if he couch surfing, hell no, my nigga.
Yeah, they said he's couch surfing in Cali. They said he's couch surfing in Cali. I don't know how true it is, but they said boy couch surfing.
Because they're trying to say that the Snap guy, he wasn't a good guy, people were saying. I don't know Rel. But right here said, I didn't see him do anything, so I can't say yes to that. But you are aware that Snap had Pluto robbed. Is that right? Yes. And Pluto was a member of the Crips as well. Yes. And so Snap, as a member of the Crips, had Pluto robbed, correct? That's the word. Well, I think you said, you are aware that, Mr., when you came home from jail, I think in 2020, you were aware that Mr. Shaw spent a lot of his time in the entertainment industry, correct? Yes. And you are also aware that, do you know who Rowdy Rebel and Bobby Shmurda is? Yes. And Rowdy Rebel was a rapper, correct? Yes. And Bobby Shmurda was a rapper as well, correct? So, they trying to say Bobby backdoored Pluto. They trying to say Bobby is aligned with Snap and his brother G, and Rowdy's aligned with Rel. Stay with me, y'all. It's a lot. I know, but so Mr. Litchmore, isn't it true that when you met with the government in May of 2024, you told them that Rowdy Rebel sided with Rel and Bobby Shmurda sided with Gary Jr.? Yeah, but that's not what you just asked me. You said he went with him. I'm sorry. When you say sided with, before we get to that, can you take it down? When you say Gary Jr., who is Gary Jr.? Snap's older brother. That's Gary DeLima, correct? Yes. And Gary DeLima is a member of the Rolling 60s as well? Correct. And when you were in jail, upstate New York, you consider yourself the captain among Crips? Correct. Yes. And by captain, in my fraction. In your fraction? Yes. So this is the reason why everybody was trying to figure out why was Bobby and Rowdy not around each other when they came home, what happened, what was wrong. This was part of the reason why they felt
one on the bottom, Rowdy brother, they probably screwing him in prison right now. The little punk down there, I think his name, put it in the comment section. Yeah, they probably got him spread on open. Yeah, I forgot his name, the one with the light blue hat. Put it in the comment section. What is his name? Yeah, I heard. He said, yo, I'm stop being Crip. You wanna know why? And I heard you ain't claiming Crip no more. You is busting your head on the floor, respectfully. And we all knew you wasn't gonna claim Crip. You in the box. I don't get it. How you gonna tell your girl to bring up raises and you ain't do nothing? You got knocked and went straight to the box. Yeah, Bobby brother, what's his name? Put it in the comment section. Feliciano, something like that. He's in the box right now.
Happened that made him kind of come out and say, yo, you know what? All of this is dumb. Like, I'm not Crip anymore. Well, he still is Crip. He gonna do his time, come home. He ain't Crip no more. He not 50's K, all that, whatever the case may be.
I feel like, bro, like we was just saying, some people grow. And this is probably his time to grow. He probably had that conversation within himself and said that this is what he want to do. I ain't here to judge him. I don't feel like that's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like doing it the way he's doing it is wrong, but that's me. Hey. Because if he would have went there and would have seen Tim and said, he would have been telling he's not Crip, another would have been like, yo, he is Crip, he's low riding. Yeah. And then they would have got at him anyways for it. So it's like,
oh, you know what's crazy? I didn't think about it that way.
Now, let's get back to Michi though. Men genitals. I hope I said the right word. Put it in the comment section. Let me know. Genitals. I don't know, but he was fondling. In prison, I heard it.
The story, leave that life alone. You don't want to have 30 years to life like my brothers when we got indicted, you know. And I'm in tune with Brooklyn, man. I done did the Males TV interview. BMG Upper Class wanted to interview me. We didn't talk. OG Product has posted me twice. You know what I'm saying? I done had Gods of the City podcast on my shit. I'm in tune with the Crip rappers. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? OG Big Grand, Archie Bang. Shout out to Frosty Boys. You know what I mean? I done spoke with 22Gs, Nick Blicky's mom, Stain Blicky. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm in tune with a lot of people on the streets out there. You know what I'm saying? Even the rapper Shine when he got out of prison, you know, and he had the gangland movement. I'm in tune with Brooklyn. I know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? A lot of drill rappers from Chicago follow me.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to be messy, but Bobby and Drizzy kind of like, they said they down to work with GDs. They
Bobby and Drizzy?
Bobby Shmurda.
Oh yeah, no. When you said Drizzy, I was thinking about Drake. Words for my life.
Oh yeah, Drizzy.
Man, yeah, that's, man.
Now, and I don't think, here's what I'll say. I'm not asking because I think it's wrong. I'm not asking because I think it's right. I'm asking because this has been a common thing in New York where so many people don't like GDs. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't like who don't like me. That's number one. And I'm working with who wants to work with me.
Okay.
That's it. That's it.
So
and if I like your music.
If a GD comes and says, I got 30,000 for you right now, OP.
Yeah, I'm rapping about what I want.
You can't say nothing disrespectful about GDs though.
I'm rapping about what I want. That's all I'm going to say. If you pay me, I rap what I want.